Well, I think mentors have been such an incredibly important part of my life, and I couldn't have. I I would literally be like in my bed right now weeping if I even had a bed. If I didn't have Judd and other people who sort of really Judd Apatow who really taught me how to be a writer, and this is the way writers communicate our oral history to each other and teach each other how to be good. And so I think this organization is incredible, and seeing people speak tonight really cemented that for me. So I'm really glad to be a part of it. My first real writing job was for Judd Apatow on a show called Undeclared. And writing there, when he staffs a show, he staffs it from a different point of view than most people. Most people look at someone's credits where they've been before. Judd just wanted a room full of writers and poets and people who had funny college stories, and of course there were people who'd been on other shows, but for the most part it truly was a room of a lot of sort of young, inexperienced people. Seth Rogen was 16 in that room, and Judd has a very specific way that he approaches writing, and it's very truth-based and it's very real. And he always, says that you can get away with the funniest, craziest scenes in the world if it's coming from a place of truth and emotional honesty. So him teaching me that has informed all of the work I've done. And then I met Lena, and she became, at the time, my 23-year-old mentor. And she was already coming from that place, and she pushed the boundaries even further and showed me even more bravery and came from a female point of view, and I learned a lot from her as well. Well, there's a book called Catherine called Birdie, which I think I was older than a teen, but it's a YA novel, and it's really, really amazing. It takes place in 12th century England, but it's like a feminist masterpiece about a girl. It opens with a girl getting her period and goes on from there, and it's about her family trying to marry her off, and it's really brave and vital and funny, and I really recommend it. I think of myself as female first and writer second, mother somewhere around there, but it's really been, when you can write, when you can find a way to express yourself, when you can be employed to do that, it's the dream of life, I think, and we're all so lucky to get to do that.